Hey guys, it's Robin Scherzer with Robin Stampin' Hood. Happy Monday, yay! It's Maker Monday, it's October 9th, and it's a little chilly in the studio. So if you hear my heater going and it's distracting, just let me know and I'll go turn it off, but it's a little nippy down here. So, how is everybody? How was everybody's weekend? I hope it was as wonderful as mine. I was lucky enough, Edwin and I went down to Trine University to spend the weekend with our daughter, Sage. She is a figure skater and she's on the college team. So we got to see some of the routines that they're doing for this season and all the competitions. Not quite there yet. They still need their costumes bedazzled and they still need to do some polishing, but it was good to see them. And I got to meet her roommates and like really spend time with them. So that was a lot of fun too. So I hope your weekend was as fun as ours. Came home to a very chilly house though. So that was a little shocking. We had to turn on the furnace last night and Edwin hates to turn on the furnace, but oh well, what are you gonna do when you live in southern Wisconsin, right? Okay, so before I show you our cute little project today, I just wanna go over some things that are going on right now. So lots of stuff actually. So I'm gonna check my notes so I don't forget. Okay, first of all, I still do have 2 spots at my Christmas card stamp stack, which is on Saturday morning at 10. So if you'd like those spots, please let me know as soon as possible. I always cut a little extra because I'm afraid sometimes people forget and then they'll come to me on very short notice and say, do you have a spot still? So I do have 2 spots left and I would love for you to fill them if you haven't been with us before. Or, hi Bonnie, the weekend was good. How about yours? We had a wonderful time with our daughter, which we always do. So, and her roommates were a hoot. They were spilling the tea all over the place. Every time I asked them a question, I loved it. They were answering me, no problem. I'm like, yeah, I'm finding out stuff. Okay, so still 2 spots left, October 14th. So a couple different things going on, which is fun. So, you know, Stampin' Up, most of you know Stampin' Up is celebrating their 35th anniversary. Hey, Penny, which it's amazing. I know some people have never even heard of Stampin' Up, which is crazy to me, but I suppose that's, you know, if you're not a crafter, why would you, right? And it's kind of an odd name, Stampin' Up. So I guess, I don't know, but you know, I love it. This is now starting on my 23rd year, so I love it. But anyways, for their 35th anniversary, they are going to do, or they're doing right this month, they're doing a starter kit special. So you can join Stampin' Up in 2 ways. You have 2 choices. You can either do it where, so normally it's $99 plus tax and shipping is free, which is awesome. So that's a good deal anyways. When I joined, the starter kit was $299. So yeah, I really had to make a commitment to do that. There was no kidnapping back when I signed up. It was $299 and I thought for 2 long years before I actually signed up. But they have 2 really good choices for you guys. Like, so if you've been sitting on the fence about joining Stampin' Up for the discount or to hang with me and my team, this is the time, you guys. I promise you, if it's something that is not for you and that you just want to kidnap or get a discount, you can do that. I have a lot of people on my team that are hobbyists. They do it because they love it. They love to paper craft. So I would love for you to join my team. We meet every other month and we have what we call a shoebox swap. So we are constantly stamping and making and getting ideas from each other, and we eat. Yes, we eat. That's one of my favorite parts. But then you get to fellowship with everybody that's on the team too. So I have a really super awesome team. So let me tell you the two choices. So starter kit's starter kit is normally $99, but you have 2 choices now. You can either take 35% off of the kit, so you're only spending $64.35, and you get to choose up to $125 in product, and it's free shipping. So that's better. That is the deal, I think. If you've been thinking about it, for $64.35 plus tax, you get $125 in any product you want. You get to choose the product. When I signed up for $299 22 years ago, I didn't get to pick my product. They sent me what they thought I would need for a starter kit. And I already had a lot of that stuff because I had been stamping with them for 2 years. So $64.35 plus tax, you get free shipping. You get, in addition to what you pick up, what you pick out, they send a starter kit, a paper pumpkin kit to you, which is fun. If you've not done paper pumpkin before, you'll get one of their kits and see what it's all about. And the coolest thing about it is that we have what we call, it's an online convention. They kind of switched to that during COVID. Now we're slowly getting out of it, but we have one coming up in November. It's called On Stage. It cost us $77 to sign up for it. And you will get that for free, which is huge. And then I'm going to have a little get together at my house. So I would love for you to come and be part of that. So that's the first choice. $64.35, you guys. Oh my gosh. Or you can pay the $99, which is the normal price. Plus tax, there's no shipping, and you can choose $168.75. So you have two really, really good choices. Again, you do with it what you want. I joined it just because I loved it so much and I wanted the discount. And here I sit 23 years later almost. Because there's no pressure. I mean, if after a few months you go, yeah, I'm done, I don't need anything else. Oh, but that's the other thing. You know, we get to pre-order everything. And I know some of you have been complaining about, oh my gosh, everything runs out really quick. Well, you'll have first opportunity as a demonstrator to pick that stuff. So that's another little perk of it. You get to see stuff early before it's released to the public. So I love that about it too. So those are the two choices. And my team is called the Craft Pots. And yes, that's a take on the Crack Pots, which you gotta love that, right? So those are the two things. It's all through October. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm happy to ask. There's no pressure, but it's a great deal. So I hate to not share great deals, right? Okay. And if that's just not for you, that's okay. I'm all right with that too. But today through Wednesday is free shipping. So if you have a list going and you need stuff for making your Christmas cards and stuff, then you definitely want to do it at $75 minimum order. And thank you to those that have already placed an order. I saw a couple of them come through today. Thank you so very much. Free shipping today through Wednesday. And who doesn't want to save a little bit of money, right? Okay, I think that's it. Got to see my smiling face today. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so I am going to now put you down so you can see what we're going to do. Again, if you guys have any questions, ask me, message me, text me, whatever, and I'm happy to answer. And I promise if you decide to sign up with the starter kit, there will be no Stampin' Up! Police knocking on your door saying, hey, what are you doing? It's just as easy as that. They want you to do what you want with it as well. But it's okay, I'll stop talking about it. Let's go make something. All right, I'm gonna flip you down, so be prepared to be a little dizzy here. Hold on. As you see my ceiling, and I'll try not to shut you off like I did last time. I accidentally hit finish instead of shut off. Okay, or switch, I mean. All right, well, that wasn't too horrible, right? Okay, so on Thursday, I showed you guys this cute card, right? Using this online exclusive paper. So I'm gonna do another card with it because I kind of fell in love with it. I wasn't sure I liked it when I first saw it, but I do now. So I'm going to show you just some real quick, the paper. It comes in 12 by 12. So it's kind of a vintagey, old-fashioned paper, I guess is what you would say. So that's one side. The other side is that. Reminds you of the, you know, it reminds me of like the heavy velvet plush things back in the day. Not that I'm that old, but I do remember seeing stuff like that. So there's another one, excuse me. Another one. Another one. Another. So that's the other side. So you have an A side and a B side. And there you go. And then this is what I used last week. And I'm going to use it again this week to show you another fun layout that you can use with this paper. And the one thing I didn't show you last week was it coordinates with this stamp set page, found on page 11 of the mini catalog. And what's cool about it is, now I don't have this set, but I can see from just looking at the stamps, you can see he matches he, and he matches he. And they will cut out those images for you if you don't want to color them. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love that they do that. All right, so that's on page 11. It's called St. Nicholas Bundle. And the paper is also called Traditions of St. Nick. And it's an online exclusive only. You can't find it in the catalog. You have to go online to order it. All right, so let's go and make the next card. So I am totally copying this from somebody that I saw because I loved it. After I did this for you guys last week, I saw this other card and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful card too. But I switched up just a little bit from what this gal did. I'm going to use this stamp set. It's called Hope and Peace. And this is also an online exclusive. And I'm a Christian and I like all these kinds of, sayings on here. So I really like that. So we're going to just use the Merry Christmas though. I'm a big Merry Christmas girl. So I've gone ahead and I've cut. I did not make this card ahead of time. So what I did is we're going to use Mossy Meadow paper. And let's just do the inside. Get all my little pieces and parts out of the way because I will lose them if I don't, right? So I just cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. And of course, because the Mossy Meadow is a dark sheet, we need to put a white sheet in there so you can write in it or stamp in it, whatever your heart desires. And because of the piecing that I had cut up, I have a little scrap of this left that I'm just going to put on the bottom. I hate to have all these little scraps laying around, so I've really started to utilize those little scraps like that. Because I hate for them to go to waste, right? So we'll do that on the inside. I could have probably cut a little smaller, but then I'd have a small strip that I would have to waste. So there. So there's our inside, right? So I'm kind of, I'm limited on my colors. These colors are Mossy Meadow, Wild Wheat, and Real Red. So I've kind of gone along those lines again. I'm still going to use some Wild Wheat. But what I did is I cut up this whole piece here and just pulled Santa off. And then we're going to use some of the other paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it down. I hope I cut it all right. Like I said, I have not created this card. I just kind of did it in my head when I saw this other gal's. So hopefully I cut everything right. So I'm just kind of doing like what they call dry pasting, where you just kind of lay it down, make sure I think I'm good, and then we're going to glue it down how I have it laid out here. And I'm just kind of framing it. This is the Wild Wheat. That's an in color. You guys are going to love Wild Wheat by the time I'm done with you. And then we're going to go ahead and lay this one down. Okay. And this one down. So then, you know, and this is not both the same paper. This is a different paper. I mean, it's the same part of the paper, but it's a different sheet of paper, I guess I should have said. So I'm just trying to frame it out. So my thing right there might be a little wide, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along with, these were my nested essentials. And I think I'm just going to, we'll cover that up a little bit and we'll do that. And so kind of along the same lines that I did last week, but I'm going to use the Merry Christmas. But I don't know, do we like, I cut out two colors. You guys tell me what color is best. This color, or I did cut out but where did I put it, right? I did cut out that color as well. So for the words, do I do this? So Mossy Meadow with that, or Wild Wheat. We'll cover this up a little bit more with that. So which one do you guys think? I'm going to go with you, whatever you guys say, but I will stamp it in Mossy Meadow before we put it together. So you tell me which color you think, Mossy Meadow or Wild Wheat. And then I'm just going to use the Merry Christmas out of the Hope and Peace set that I showed you. And I'm just going to stamp this in Mossy Meadow. So it doesn't matter what we use for the back piece. Mossy Meadow will go with either. Oh, that's perfect. I love the font with the Christmas. All right. So what are you guys telling me to use? You need to tell me. Pick one. Mossy Meadow. While I wait for your answers, I'll go ahead and put the front on here. Do that. Like I said, these really remind me of vintagey colors, you know, like something my mom or my grandma would have had. Remember the avocado green refrigerators? All right, so we're going to do that. What do we have here? No one's telling me what they want, so I am just going to do what I want. How about that? How about we do, gosh, I don't know. You know what? We're going to do this. This one, we'll do Mossy Meadow. So there, I covered up my boo-boo a little bit. And then we're going to put Merry Christmas. And of course, then we need a little bit of bling. So again, because I felt like it was kind of vintagey, I grabbed the ribbon that matches. This is the Wild Wheat ribbon from the In Colors. So I grabbed that and I made myself a little bow. So I'm going to put the bow right there, I think. And for that, I'm going to just use glue dots because those are your best bet. So if you've not used glue dots, you want to always put the glue dot to your project and then pick it up with your project because otherwise it just sticks all over your hands. I put 2 glue dots because this is kind of a big bow. Oops, we need to move that over to the middle, I think, right? And I might even glue dot down my little tails because it looks like they're wanting to go in all different kinds of directions. Do that. And you know what? I think I will do that because I don't like that it wants to go other places. So we'll just do that. And this one's starting to shred a little bit. I'm going to pick it up and maybe do a real quick little reslice on that, recut on that so it doesn't look so... If I purposely did it, it would be all right. All right. And then I'm going to just cut this a little bit too so it doesn't look so awkwardly different. I'm going to lift that up. Now I'm shredding it. See what I'm doing there? All right. There we go. Oh, much better. Okay. So then we have that. But I think it still needs a little bit of bling, don't you think? So I think I'm going to grab the embellishments that we used last week because I thought the gold was a good choice. And these are the festive pearls that are found in the main catalog. So I'll put, I'm gonna put 2 over here, I think. I'm gonna have ribbon stuck to my fingers. And I think I'll put 1 on top of the eye for Christmas. And there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So look at the exact same paper, just used a little differently. So I love it, you guys. So if that's something you're looking for, it's in the online exclusives and that matches with this fun set, the St. Nicholas dies and bundle. All that right there found in the mini catalog on page 11. And that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for stopping in with me for a few minutes tonight. And happy stamping.